Hello traders, Rich here and welcome to Kucoin as episode 28, and today we are going to go over APT analysis. As usual, if you don't know about Kucoin, it's one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world with over 700 billion traded volume on the platform and 10 million registered users from more than 200 different countries. Kucoin has many features like margin trading, spot trading, trading bot, mining pool, staking, lending, and many more with over 700 listed coins. If you don't have an account yet, I'll make sure to attach my referral link in the description below. And if you create an account through it, you'll benefit from 20% discounts on your trading fees. So let's get started. And as usual, cheers. We don't have enough data here to do the analysis, but since many of you asked me about it, let's do it. We all know that Aptos Labs or Aptos launched last week, and many exchanges listed APT as UKDC. So that's why we don't have enough data yet. So the more the data, the more reliable the analysis would be. But for now, for what we have so far, we know that previously we have been stuck inside this range. We can see it better if you want from H1 time frame. Here we go. So after the launch, we had an aggressive movement upward and downward as usual, just like every single coin being listed. And then we got stuck inside this range, which is a pattern. For those who watched my previous session, know that we have been waiting for a break above or below, of course, for the buyers or the sellers to take over. In this case, as you can clearly see, we had a range inside a bigger range, and both ranges are broken upward. We had a break, a classic retest, and we traded higher. So the bulls clearly took over here, and now we have our first impulse, and we might be expecting a correction movement. The correction would be confirmed after a break below the previous major low. Now we had a break below the previous minor low, as we see, a break, a classic retest, and we are trading lower, forming a major low right here. So if you make a box for this area, also lining up with this previous high, which you can clearly see, let's make it in green if you want. Okay, let me make, that's it. So now that's our last minor low. Of course, we have the minor one here, but since it's like minor because it's from H1 time frame, but you've got the idea, right? Minor, major, but all of these are from H1. So if you have this breakdown, then the correction would start because you know that nothing can trade higher forever, right? So we have our impulse, a correction, an impulse. The correction would start after we break below the previous low, which is clearly here. So impulse, correction. Now, if you break it downward, and then we'll be looking for bus stops here to catch the next impulse. It would be impulse, correction, and impulse. Of course, the correction might be deeper inside the zone. That's why we don't buy blindly. No matter how strong a supply resistance is, we always zoom into lower time frames like H1 and M30 to look for buy setups that the buyers are finally taking over by breaking above the last major high. So that's basically it. Meanwhile, of course, we would be bullish, and we can still trade higher and higher until or unless the last low is broken downward, which is now here. So now if you trade higher and form a new low like this, we'll be updating our zone to be this one. And if it's broken downward, the correction will start. And you can clearly see that we are also forming like a channel, right? So let's draw it to show it to you better. Okay, appearing on H1, fantastic. Make an offset for it. That's it. Okay, so I've been saying inside this range, we broke it upward. We are currently still bullish, but we are currently in a correction. Let's see if the bears will take over to start the correction by breaking below this area. If you break it down, we will be expecting further bearish movement until this trend line is broken upward. And for now, for the bulls to invalidate this bearish correction short-term one, we need to see a break above this area, but it wouldn't be enough because we got the 10 round number, so we can clearly see it from this time frame, and that's it, right? And you can see that we didn't really have an aggressive breakup of it yet. We had a break from H1, yes, but then price rejected it. So long story short, if you want, we are bullish. We might have a correction. It will be confirmed if we break below this. We'll be expecting further bearish move, and then we'll be buying after we break above this upper trend line. For now, if the bulls will kick in, we need to see a break not only above the trend line, but also above the 10 round number. The 10 from H4 time frame at least. Okay, when we have an aggressive H4 candle breaking above these, we'll be expecting that, yeah, this is the correction. It's done now. Okay, it will be a short-term one, a small one, and then the buyers are ready to kick in again to start the next impulse movement upward. So, as I always say, trading is reactive and not predictive. So don't try to catch the exact top and bottom. Wait for the market to make the first move and then react accordingly. That's it for APT, Aptos Labs. Best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one.